Hi guys! Welcome back. And for today, super chill lang tayo because I will be sharing with you guys an updated makeup routine using everything from BLK Cosmetics' newest collection, their Daydream Collection. So I got everything that came in this very cute pink jelly pouch. At the same time, I will also be sharing with you guys how I contour a round face. So very specific siya guys na round face because I have a round face. I also get a lot of questions, how do I determine if my face is round or not? So I have two indications to share with you guys if your face is round or not. So my first is, if you look at the edges of your face here and here sa jawline, if they're more on the curvy side like me, you have a round face. And when you smile with all your teeth out, ganyan, the circle as a shape is more emphasized because your forehead, your cheeks, and your chin just becomes one full shape. Kasi naging ganun siya. Because if you're not smiling, just like this, hindi masyadong halata. But when you smile, mas halata yung round. Given pa, if you also have round cheeks or chubby cheeks like me, it's even more evident that you have a round face. So if you're interested to watch me use the BLK collection in making a contoured face, just keep watching. This foundation from BLK is super lightweight in my opinion. I got the shade Butterscotch, and the best way for me in applying foundation is always through a sponge. So I just pumped out a bit on my hand. I'll just put this lightly on my face, then I will spread it evenly with a damp sponge. I usually put on my concealer and powder to set my base, but since BLK has a eyeshadow palette, we're going to do first our eyes before setting our face and putting on concealer. First thing that I do is put on a transition color. So I'm going to use this color. So this is the matte powder in the shade Nude. So this one. So I'm just going to use a big fluffy brush and put it right up here. Make sure guys that you're blending really well despite this only being a transition color, so that you don't have any harsh lines or color in one certain area in your eyes. I will go on with the darkest color, so this one. And I am going to use an even smaller brush, so it's something like this. I usually use this for my eyes if I want to put on a dark color. So this is what I'm going to use. Okay, now that we have some dark color in there, it's okay to go beyond the eyes, like right here. It's okay to go lampas, ganon, because we're going to clean that up anyway. So right after I put on a dark shadow, I get a smaller blending brush, something like this, and then I just smudge out the dark color and try to blend it in with our transition color. There you have it. I think I got to blend out pretty well the dark color. So just go back with the brush that you used for the transition color. So this one, then try to blend it out again with the dark shade. Don't be afraid pala guys that you're like going super duper up here, that's really okay because actually it makes the whole eyeshadow look very interesting. So it's okay, guys, just blend it out. What's important is that you get to blend out your eyeshadow properly. For the shimmer shade, I just like using my fingers because I feel like the fingers put on more color. Just like that. Then put just directly on our eyes. I'm not really also into perfect looking eyeshadow, so it's really okay just to go on and put this stuff with your hands. You really don't need also a lot of brushes actually. Ayan, so if you're already happy with how your eyes are turning out, I usually just go on with the transition brush that I use and then just sweep it all over just to make it more seamless. The one of the places that I like to hit more on is right here on our brow bone. So I like putting highlighter here. So I'm just going to go back to the shimmer shade, this one, and put that right under here. What's nice with putting eyeshadow here is that you get to blend it out also with your transition color. So if you're just so conscious that it's not blended out, get your brush and blend it out again. Ganun lang. So that it looks really, really, really seamless. The key to a really great eyeshadow is just really blending. So just make sure that you're blending really well and don't be in a rush in blending because we want our eyeshadow to look as seamless as possible, and the only way to achieve that is to blend very, very well. Oh, this is really, really nice. So, what do you guys think? Okay ba? Okay naman, diba? Yes. Okay, so I'm done. We are done with our eyeshadow. The next is that we're going to put on eyeliner. So they have this waterproof liquid liner. So this is in the shade black. And what I like doing when I do my own makeup is that I like a lifted eyeliner, or should be pointing like going up, because we want our faces to go like that. There you have it, guys. This is our eyeliner. It's not the best one that I've ever created, but because I'm still also practicing the wing look, it's pretty much okay already. I'm happy about it. If you're not exactly happy with the direction of your cat eye or the makeup that you have placed, this is where the magic of the concealer comes in. So I will be putting concealer here and right here, also in an upward direction, to clean out our eyeshadow and make our winged eyeliner even more sharp. I'm just going to spread it out with my beauty sponge again. So if you guys saw that I was intentionally dragging the concealer up here, because we want to look more lifted. So as you guys can see, it's such a big transformation when you actually do that to your makeup. So just always lift it up here. That's what I like with having a round face, because our goal really is to look more lifted, and at the same time we were able to create a angle using just our eyeshadow. So yes, next is to finish off, of course, our eyes with our mascara. And BLK doesn't have a mascara in that whole set, so I'm just going in with my benefit one, and we will move on to our brows. Okay guys, I hope that this lighting situation is still okay because my camera died on me already, so I had to change it. Anyway, I'm just going to do my whole brow routine, and you guys naman know how that goes. So for those who doesn't, I just go on with the pencil, line it here and here, and also on the other side. The reason why my eyebrows are in an angular shape again is because the goal in making our round faces more slim is to actually have more angles in our face. So a good point in putting on angles is right here in our brow. So I'm just going to do my whole brow routine. Next is our cheeks. But before we will proceed to our cheeks, I would like already to set my face with powder. And the powder that I will be using is from Easy & Co na lang. So this is the translucent powder. So I'm just going to put this really quick because I'm starting to oil up already actually. So wait lang. So another trick that I like using with powder in defining the angles in our face is to actually use the powder as a cleaning agent as well. So I just dip my brush on the powder and squeeze it a little just like this so that it becomes thin. And then I go back here in our eyeshadow and I just sweep the powder patas. So, diba, we cleaned it already with our mascara. If you even want to emphasize the shape of our eyeshadow and even look more lifted, that's what I like doing. Just put the powder right here and then sweep it upwards so that we have even more defined eyeshadow. As you guys can see, mas emphasize na yung shape ng ating eyeshadow, which is pataas. We will now do our cheeks, and for contouring a round face, guys, my advice is that you always aim to put the contour here in the sides of your face because we want to minimize the width already that our faces have. So we want to appear a lot slimmer in front and more shadow here at the side. So focus your contour or your bronzer on the side part. So before, I would heavily put my contour here on my forehead, then down to my chin. So that's the 3 method that makeup artists call it. So I follow that heavily and it has contoured my face like magic. And of course, also contour under your chin right here so that there's an illusion of the shadow and continuity para naman hindi parang na cut off yung neck mo. Ayun. Another trick that I like using recently is to put contour here, also in an upward motion, pag ganon. Put also here on the sides of my forehead, on top of my forehead, and then put whatever's left on the brush here, going down right here. So for me, when I tried doing that, my face appeared even more slimmer in front because I was able to create a shadow here, which is really nice. So that's what we're going to do na lang. I'm going to show you guys how I recently contour my face so that you guys know how to contour a round face. The product that we will be using, guys, is going to be from the eyeshadow. I like using a contour brush or a brush that has a angle so that we can properly put it on the right places of our face. So since the pan is a bit small, just make sure that to control the brush and then put it slightly. Just make sure it does not overlap with this one and this one so that you just have one solid color on your brush. So what we're going to do, guys, is that just look straight. For me, I just look straight and then up and up. So just get more product and then up. Okay lang yan, guys. Just blend it out. Then whatever's left na lang, if you don't want more product on your head already or on your face, just use whatever's left on the brush. And just make sure that you drag it on the places that you want to contour. So again, just put it here, put heavily on the sides of your face, bring it up dito sa edges ng forehead mo. And if you also like to put contour here in the middle of your head, that's okay. So you have a smaller forehead. And then, once I'm happy with that, I just put whatever's left here down. Just drag it down here na lang. Okay, so you guys naman can see na sobrang like, whoa, pigmented na sa cheeks ko. That's why I don't like putting more product on the brush for this part because it might appear here if it's not nice. Since this is what people look at already in front ng ating face. Ayan. So if you're happy already with the placement of the contour, of course, blend it out. Ipa-blend pa rin natin ito. Ayan. So medyo happy na ako. Then of course, put here. I will just go back with my powder brush and I'm going to blend it out with this brush. So just make sure na blend it out siya, just like our eyeshadow, guys. The key to contouring is also blending. So just make sure that you're blending really well so that you don't have harsh lines or color on your face because that's not nice. Super not nice. So we have now our contour. So again, guys, when you contour a round face, put more of the product dito sa sides ng face mo because we want to appear slimmer or have a longer face. And the only way to do that is to put shadow dito sa sides ng ating face. So, and of course, put it on a upward motion, not like that, but more of like that, so that our cheeks, our whole face actually will look like that. So that's the whole point of how we position the contour upward, so that our face will look lifted. For the placement of the blush, guys, it's also very important to know that when you put blush for a round face, dapat nandito lang siya sa sides ng ating face. Do not put blush, guys, dito sa cheeks ng face natin because it will emphasize the cheeks area and emphasize also our face shape. So if you want to appear again slimmer, everything we will be putting is on the side. So dito siya. So just put enough product right here, like where you put actually highlighter, and in an upward motion pa rin, para our face still will look lifted, and of course will complement the contour that we already placed on our cheeks. So again, because the pan is super small, just control your brush. I'm just going to use my powder brush pa rin na lang, so that it does not get contaminated with the darker shadows around it. So when you put the blush, guys, pataas pa rin here. So parang almost hitting your eye area because that's where to put it. And I also like putting blush also here sa temples ko so that there's somehow a continuity. Ayan. So just control your brush when putting or getting blush. Ayan. Here also, super nice. Ayan. So guys can see, for super light lang siya. It's already super duper blended out. As parang yung eyeshadow natin dito, this is a really great blush as well. With my lights kasi medyo washed out siya, so hindi masyado nakikita. But if I look at it with my mirror, blended out naman na siya. Ganda na siya. Ayan. So again guys, when you put blush, always dito sa sides ng cheeks mo and then upward motion lagi. So that it brings our faces up and not down. So before kasi, pag ganun ako, pati blush ko pag ganun. But ever since I started doing my blush and contour that way na medyo upward na siya, it changed how I look. Even our eyeshadow, diba guys? The fact that we even made it go upwards changed how we put on eyeshadow. I like putting highlighter personally, so I'm just going to put on highlighter on top of the blush. So right here, guys, and then just put a little dito sa temples ko so that we look glowy naman. So the highlighter that I'm going to use is from BLK. So you guys saw this is part of my project pan, my very beautiful BLK. Yan. So just lightly put on top of your blush. Yan. Even highlighter guys, na dapat nandito siya sa sides ng cheeks mo because you don't like to emphasize the front part of your cheeks. Since we're going for that elongated or slim look. Go back with the powder brush, or for me, I will go back with my powder brush and then just make sure that everything is blended well. Just maintaining pa rin the upward motion. Okay, so we're done with our cheeks, guys. Now we're contouring. My tip or my advice if you're doing this for the first time is to go very light-handed because it may appear muddy if you put on all three at the same time tapos very dark yung colors mo. So just build on na lang as you go with your makeup so that it will work for you and you don't have to panic na bakit ganun na itsura mo. So ganun lang. Just practice din, guys. Now we have to clean. So if you guys notice, I'm always emphasizing the cleaning part because we want to put more emphasis on the makeup that we place. And of course, the makeup should work for us. And cleaning for me has been a really, really big help. So since we placed our contour here and down here, I like cleaning this area actually. So that it gives like a cut dito ng contour natin, giving it even more shadow. So parang mas lubog dito aside from just leaving it as is. So just like how we positioned our contour, I'm going to like clean it pataas pa rin. So from here, just ganun lang siya. And then, whatever's left, I just drag down so that this whole area becomes clean. So, you guys can see dito, mas lubog na to. Kaysa dito. Kasi dito, hindi masyado pang emphasize yung contour, but because we cleaned here, mas naging lubog siya here. I don't know if you guys can see that, but I could. Sana you guys can see that as well. That's why I like cleaning my makeup so that I can give more emphasis to where I want to put. So, ganun din, just drag it up. Ayun, halata pala here. Then, whatever's left, just push it down. Ayan. So, diba? Guys, you guys see that? Ayan. Okay, so we are done cleaning our cheeks area. So, you guys can see now, mas lubog na yung contoured area natin because we cleaned this part. So, mas evident para siya here. You guys can see na medyo bumanon yung cheeks ko. And that's the goal when you contour around face. You should have that shadow. And for me, the best way to emphasize the shadows really is through cleaning. So, with a highlighter, with a powder, with a concealer, just to emphasize the angles and the shadows that we put on our face. Ayan. So, we're good with our cheeks area. So that's how I contour, blush, and put highlighter for a round face. I'm going to use the newest Airy Matte Tint. So this is the color. This is in the shade Days. It's like a mauvey pink color, which is universally flattering in my opinion. I think that a lot of girls really look nice with this color. It's just on the bright side. So if you don't like wearing bright makeup, you might find this very like whoa, ganon. But if you like wearing bright makeup naman, like me, or carry mo naman, in other words, give this a shot. Maganda naman yung color niya. Okay guys, we have our lipstick on, so you guys can see it's super pigmented also this lipstick. This is what I like about the Airy Matte Tints of BLK. They're super pigmented and they're transfer proof as long as you have time to let it set. I don't have a lip gloss from BLK, so I'm just going to use my favorite Easy & Co lip gloss. So this is in the shade Love Boat. You guys seen this so many times already here on my channel. So we're going to put this once my lipstick sets. Okay guys, I just finished putting on lip gloss. And now my lips are even more pretty, the more I like it. And I'm going to set my face with my Fix Plus from MAC so that all the powders and everything that we place on our face will just melt into one. That's it guys, this is the whole makeup look. What do you guys think? What do you guys also think of everything that I've shared with you guys? So I hope that you guys got to learn something from me and how I am able to do my own makeup given that I have a round face. And I also hope that the tips and tricks that I've shared in this video has been very helpful for you as well. So that's it guys, thank you so much for watching. And if guys, nagtataka kayo po sa hair ko, I just really wanted to cut my hair. Hindi kami nag-break, sorry. But I just really wanted to cut my hair because I don't want to see this blonde hair anymore. And I think I look cute anyway. I placed a little red box in one of the corners. So if you see it, click on that, subscribe na kayo guys, and watch out for more content like this because I actually do enjoy putting on makeup and sharing with you guys what I have learned as a makeup enthusiast. So that's it. Thank you guys for watching and I'll see you on my next one. Bye!